A lot of people don't like when I tell the truth. They say I'm crazy, but I'm locked up multiple times. All right. Why? I decided to write my book. But my story is going to change a lot of women.
My name is Lisa.
Hey you guys, I just wanted to introduce myself because I did rebrand my YouTube page. I mostly talked about prison things, you know, like what I went through prison, blah, blah, blah. We all know the same story, prison's shit. So I wanted to give you guys, you know, just a little thing about why I decided to write my book. And I'm just going to keep it real. I'm just going to be honest with you. A lot of people don't like when I tell the truth. They say I'm crazy, but I'm just telling the truth. I mean, it is what it is. First and foremost, when I did my time in prison, I was locked up multiple times. All right. So let me just go in and get that out the way. I'm not embarrassed about anything I've done. Do I regret it? Yes. Do I wish I could have done things differently? Yes, I do. But my story is going to change a lot of women and possibly men. You know, I don't know, but we're going to try here. This last time that I got incarcerated, I did some real messed up things, you know, and that I absolutely do regret. I do regret, you know, doing what I did. I started my book when I was in prison. It's called She Wore Her Scars Like Wings. And at first, it just started like a journal, you know. I would write a journal and just cry my heart out. Because when I was in prison, I didn't like to cry in front of people, all right? I mean, when I was locked up, it for me wasn't all breads, you know, bread and roses, all right? I mean, I got into a lot of stuff. The things I did in prison, I'm just going to keep it real with you. I didn't regret not one thing that I did in prison. Not one thing. Not one. If it was bad, if it was good, I did not regret it. Because when you're in there, a lot of the times, you have to keep who you really are out here in the free world, and you have to turn into somebody else in there. So a lot of the things that I did, I had to do. If you were locked up with me and you knew me for real, you know that I'm telling the truth. Them couldn't stand me in there. I mean, I was every name in the book. I had every disease in America because I wasn't fat like them. I was on every drug in America. Just all types of shit. Women are haters, all right? The ones that are in there, they have something to prove to people. Me, I was too ignorant. My self-esteem was too low. I was too naive to realize and to understand why they didn't like me. They saw something in me that I never saw. And now, let me get into why I wrote my book. I wrote my book, like I said, it started as a journal, but then I realized, I said, the journal allowed me to tell my inner secrets. It allowed me to trust something, which was a piece of paper and a pen. I couldn't really tell anybody anything. You know, I mean, I was always labeled crazy, always. From the time I could remember, I was always labeled stupid. I was always labeled dumb. I was always labeled a lot more things than that. But hey, it is what it is. I know some of you women can relate with me. You don't understand, then you're naive about it. But I've always been labeled all these names, and now I know why. Because I had a voice. I always saw the truth in someone. always, and I still do till this day. I have people that tell me, they said, damn, Lisa, I always said you was a freaking lunatic, but damn, you was right on point, girl. Every time. If I tell you something about you, or if I tell you something about your friend, you better take it to the bank, because I'm telling you the truth. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm not a lunatic. I'm not crazy. I just know. So while I was in confinement, I only wrote my book, y'all, when I was in confinement. I stayed locked up a lot. And I put all my feelings on paper. And it just allowed me to cry it out. Since I never really told anybody anything, I used to sit there, and people from prison, they used to tell me their stories. That's one thing I am good at. I'm a good listener, and I can give you some awesome advice, some good ass advice. It's up to you to take it. I never realized how many women could actually relate to me. How many women have been in foster homes and have gotten molested and have gotten. How many women have been in multiple abusive relationships thinking it's normal? So many. And I've met so many in prison. I've met women that didn't even belong in there, that killed their husband. I hate to say because they deserved it, but yes. They killed their husband, or their abuser, or their rapist, and they're locked away behind the door for the rest of their life, about to die in prison because they're defending themselves against an abuser. I don't ever want to see another woman be embarrassed again. I never want to see another woman be ashamed of being abused, sexually, physically, emotionally, whatever type of abuse. I never want to see it again. And I know that I can't prevent it, but I know by my words that I can get other women or girls, teenagers too, comfortable enough to tell someone. When I was a little girl, there's a chapter in my book. I was sexually abused. I told my foster mama, Anna Ortiz. For those who don't know, Ortiz is not even my last name, okay? That's Anna's last name. I told her, actually, let me take that back. I didn't tell her. I drew a picture at school right there in Punta Gorda, Florida. I was going to the elementary school, and my friend, white boy, Wade Gingrich, we were both in the 4th grade. I'll never forget it. I was sitting to my desk. I drew a man, and I drew his sticking out of his pants. And Wade saw it. Wade took my drawing, and I didn't even notice. Wade took my drawing, and he took it to my teacher. I didn't even know anything about it. I went home, got off the school bus. Anna called me to the kitchen. She's never nice. So I know when she was going to call me to the kitchen and she told me to sit at the kitchen table, she was going to talk to me about something, because I didn't stay in the house with her children. Me and my brother lived in the garage where the trash was at. She had like a carpet, a couch, and that's where we stayed at. You know, she said that me and him were the issue. We may have been the issue. I mean, maybe if her kids wouldn't call us all the time, or maybe she didn't call us, or maybe if she would have fed us, or maybe if she wouldn't abused us, we wouldn't have been such a hard a time to her. Feel me? Gave the hell because she mistreated us. When she called me to the kitchen table and she goes, hey, the principal called and they want to know about this picture. Can you tell me about it? Mind you, it was her older son, Mikey. His real name is America Barreto. Told her what happened. Guess what she told me? She said, no, it didn't. And don't tell nobody else. Mikey still lived in that house. Mikey has a little girl right now. Mikey is staying right out there in Pasco County. I know Mikey's address. But watching them women in prison, it taught me a lot of stuff, man. It taught me that there's other ways to skin the cat. You don't always have to take somebody out the game. And I know, that's like the first thought that everyone thinks, is taking someone out the game. But now I can speak for other women. I can speak about Mikey, aka Americo Barreto. I can speak about my ex-husband. I don't give a damn no more. I'm not ashamed. If he's ashamed about doing it, then that's his problem. But he know what he did. I can talk about my co-defendant. He beat the shit out of me too. And then at the end of the day, he ended up being a I can talk about Jonathan. Not only did he me, but he was beating the shit out of me too. And I can go down the list. It's not just one. And it stems from childhood. With me, it stems from me, what happened to me as a child. And I'm no longer ashamed of it. I've dedicated myself to help women that were incarcerated this whole entire time, my last 5 years. But then I realized that most of them women that are incarcerated, child, they were using the shit out of me. Even the ones out here in the free world, they were using the shit out my ass. I help people. I can't even call them and say, hey, let's go out and do something. Oh, hey, I have this going on. I have that going on. Can I talk to you for a moment? No, they were using the shit out of me. So I figured that I can help someone that needs the help, that doesn't have a voice. And those are women just like me. Just like me. I always thought that I was nothing until I knew better. I always thought that I could never be nothing until I fought harder. And still to this day, I got a lot of battles that I'm fighting right now. Still to this day. But I am who I am. And I'm not ashamed anymore. I did what I did. I've done everything you could imagine. So for the people in the back who want to mention my past, yes, I've sold crack. I've cooked crack. I've sold crack. I've done pills. Now these are things I've done. I've done pills when I was stripping. I've slept with men for money. I've done all that, and I'm not ashamed because that was my past, and I did what I had to do, and it is what it is. I've done way more than that, but that's for the people in the back, and you know who you are. I'm not ashamed. I am who I am because of my past, and I'm hoping that if you guys subscribe to my channel and just listen, I have a self-help book that's uploaded on my website. The link is on my YouTube channel and it's free, 100% free. I do have my book. This is not free, y'all, okay? This is not free, but that self-help book is, and I got some more things coming for free too. This is the only thing I'm charging for. I want to help you. I want to help you break free. I want to help you love yourself. I didn't love myself for a very long time. Very long time. I came from nothing. That's what I was shown when I was growing up. That's what I was shown my entire adulthood. So this new self-confidence that I have, y'all, don't think that I had it for a long time. This just happened. This just happened. And I love me. So you guys subscribe to my channel. Like my content. Share it. Whatever you guys do to get me out there. Check out my beacons. Purchase my book, child. Purchase my book. If you guys know somebody right now that this book can help, you don't even got to buy it, baby. I'll send it to them. I'll send it to them because I promise you, this book right here, for those who understand, not for the dummies in the back, the ones right here, for those who understand, this book is going to change your life. And when you read where I came from and where I'm at now, you're going to say, you go, girl. Just like when you tell me your story and you tell me how far you came, I'm going to say the same thing. You go, girl. Keep pushing, keep walking, keep your head up. Let the haters keep hating, because if they're not hating, they don't have nobody else to talk about, baby. And stay beautiful and stay free. I love you.